We've begun to explore a number of different options. A frequent question that comes up, what about the facilities on Wisconsin Avenue? What are we going to do with those facilities? What type of facilities do we need on Brown Street? We are very much focused on our ministry planning driving that.
Still be my vision, oh, ruler of
In 2019, we began the year with a decision by our congregation that we were going to add a third pastor, which was really a big deal for us as a congregation. That pastor's focus would be outreach. Right at the same time as we made that call, we found out that one of our current pastors was also taking a call to the SEM. And so therefore we had to have two calls for pastors, and we were blessed with two pastors. We've called 3 new teachers in 2019. We have a full-time call for a principal this year. We've had a tremendous amount of new staff at the child care facility. So it's been really an exciting ministry time for us here at St. Matthews. 2019 is the final year of the 3-year forward initiative that we had. And that, when we first started that, we had a fairly aggressive goal, we thought, of $2.8 million that would go towards the construction of the new facilities out on Brown Street. We had commitments of approximately $2.1 million, and to date, we've received over $2.4 million in gifts from our congregation. One of the things that we talked about at the open forum was that gap between what our initial goal of $2.8 million and current at about $2.4 million at $400,000. It's something that we've asked our members to prayerfully consider their ability to help us close that gap. It would give us a great launching pad for what's next in our ministry activities here at St. Matthews. So what's next? We had a lot of great ideas that were shared with us at the open forum, and our plan is to really evaluate what are our strengths in each one of those areas. So a number of different options are there, all of which are being considered, but significantly being focused on as what are our ministry needs. That's going to help us determine what parts of the facility, any expansions, any new facility that we would build out in that Brown Street location. We could just say, hey, let's go build a building out on Brown Street. Let's go build a new church building. But we feel it's very important for us to have the ministry evaluation aspects of it drive whatever facility needs that we might have for out on the Brown Street location in the future. The facility is just one portion of what our ministry planning starting in 2020 will be. In the last 3 Sundays in January, we have designated those as ministry evaluation Sundays. So we would like all of our members to come and attend those meetings. We will have smaller breakout groups where we would like their input on what are our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities that we might have in every one of our ministry aspects here at St. Matthews. And from that, we as a leadership group will then prioritize and come back to the congregation throughout the course of 2020 and talk about how we're doing with that planning from those meetings. We'd like to ask each and every one of our members to continue to pray for us and to certainly ask for your participation during those early January meetings where we're doing our ministry evaluation. Because our ministry is not just from our leaders and our pastors, it's what are our members of St. Matthews, what is the ministry priorities, and what are the ministry opportunities that each and every one of us has on our mind. And to come and share those thoughts and be involved from that standpoint